Hello everyone, salutations. And, what happened is, to me recently is, I'm a fan of Trixie the Golden Witch, and I'm of the belief that their community is dying pretty rapidly. I'm of the belief that their community has been dying slow, painful death. Slow, painless death. Probably painless because no one seems to care. Um, Painless, yes. Painless, not painful. Painless because no one seems to care except people like me. Um, this is because I think of exclusivity and that the people that once were fans of her have moved on to other people. Um, and they certainly didn't look at all the content that she made during her popularity run. That was very unfortunate of them. I wasn't able to look at all the content either, but I was able to look at enough of it to realize some things that people were leaving out. We'll get to who Trixie is later. Not in this video. This is just for... This is just people who know, you know. Um, I will do... I probably will do the lecture. For those of you that don't know, Trixie the Golden Witch used to be called Digibro or Digibrony MLP and made videos on My Little Pony and anime respectively. So that is them, and they are a controversy lightning rod. I heard somebody describe them as that once, and I felt like that was very accurate. I think Trixie, though, is the last real person on YouTube. Why? Because she says what she thinks and she doesn't give a single F. Okay? She doesn't give any F. She does not care. Okay? That is true. I think the mouth can get you so far, but the mouth can also get you in trouble, which I've experienced myself. I see a lot of myself in Trixie for different reasons. But yeah. That was, that was something that happened. But I'm so upset. When I get obsessed with something, they enter my dreams, okay? I'm so obsessed with Trixie. She's been in several dreams, in several different forms, too. I mostly watched her pre-transition and had a crush on her pre-transition. Post-transition was a shock for me, but I was happy for her, unlike some other people, which I think are stupid because they didn't like the fact that she transitioned and said that it impacted her mental state, which I don't think is true. I think it impacted her mental state for the better because I think she's happier than what she's ever been. All the people involved with Trixie are much happier now than they have ever been in their past life because they have been touched by internet fame and either have received backlash from it in the first place and gone away from the internet entirely and are better now, or are in internet fame currently and are receiving interviews and notoriety from associating themselves together in this little group of what I like to call Dick Masterson's followers. Because they're all Dick Masterson people. They're all like that. Every one of them was like that. Yes, even Ben Saint. Yes. Um, yes. Every one of them liked Dick Masterson. So I'm assuming that every one of them liked Dick Masterson because they were all willing to see a lecture by Trixie pre-transition, and they all ended up liking it. So I'm assuming they all watched Dick Masterson together at some point. And by they, I mean Trixie's previous podcast, the Procrastinators Podcast. This guy that did no research on Digibro whatsoever. Yes. On Trixie whatsoever. He left a lot of information out. It was just like bullet points, bullet points, bullet points. It was terrible. It was really terrible. Like, I was like, this guy left out a lot of information. Like, you didn't watch. Like you watched, but you didn't invest yourself in everything. You can tell how somebody invested themselves in Trixie's content, because it's a wealth of content and it will take you many, 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 many hours to watch in a whole sitting, I assume, to be up to date. I did not watch a lot. I did not watch, probably, I did not watch all of it either, but I did watch a lot. And I did watch important key moments. And, people said that when Trixie was with May, that it was their worst content. And I disagree strongly. I think it was their best. I saw Trixie in a happier place. It was much better. And when Trixie has a partner, she's much better off and she's very happy. So I enjoy seeing that. That being said, her community is dying because the people that were fans of her are not fans anymore, and the people that are still fans of her aren't vocal in community spaces because I don't see them say like, oh, I'm still currently, a fan or whatever. I don't see people talking about that in the current space. I just see people saying that they are not fans anymore and they have preoccupied their time with other things. So, which I find unfortunate, but I haven't watched Trixie in a long time either, post transition, but I wish her a happy life and a prosperous life. I wish her something prosperous and something very happy. I hope something good comes out of it for me and it's not all wasted. I wanted, I was very inspired by Trixie as a creator that spends a lot of time in the house and is like a hikikomori sort of, a house hiki sort of. I go to appointments and I go for food But really, I don't go anywhere. And I've had years of my life where I haven't gone out all year. So I'm not making money for myself currently. But um, I do kind of live something bordering on hickey lifestyle. And just seeing that kind of lifestyle, um, seeing my lifestyle reflected at me because of Trixie was really eye-opening to me. And it was really good for me to see that. And I think Trixie is one of the wisest people on YouTube because, like I said, she does not care what other people think of her, and she will say anything that she feels at the moment, and she will do it eloquently. She'll do it eloquently. Yes. She will stomp on you with words. That's basically what she does. Like, yes, I know my hair is like this. This is part of the branding. I want to prove that people can get famous from bad. This is part of the branding, okay? I will not always be in bed. I will be in restaurants too. Be wary of that. I will be in restaurants too. I will. And I will show you things that I order because I'm not like those foodie YouTubers that order everything, okay? Yes, I go to restaurants for food, and I also go out to pick up food and then come back. But mostly I go to the restaurant and eat the food at the restaurant like a normal person. So I am not completely 100% geeky, but probably like 80%, maybe 80, 90%, 90%, 80%, something around there. But yeah, I know there's a lot of ums in this video. I'm getting used to recording again. I'm getting used to recording again. I record for TikTok when I can, but I haven't recorded on YouTube in over 2 years, so there's that. I don't know what's wrong with my YouTube videos. They're not getting a lot of views. I guess they're not getting a lot of traction. Yeah. I don't understand that. Yeah. When the moment comes to talk about my scandals video, I will talk about it in detail. Because I know the moment is going to come where they're going to start accusing me and stuff like that of very inappropriate things, but I'm not inappropriate, I swear that. When the time comes to talk about my scandals video, I will talk about that in detail. But for right now, it'll just be a little fun Roblox video that you see. So, yes. Okay. Yes. I think Trixie is a very flawed character, as well as the other people in the PCP. But a lot of people have become better than what they previously were and cleaned up their act. So I feel like that's better. But the only con is they aren't working together anymore. I guess they outgrew each other, which is weird because there's a community online that is still talking about them as if they're working together. So, or talking about them when they were working together. And by they, I mean the Procrastinators podcast. I watched some episodes of this podcast. I skimmed. I did not watch it daily like a lot of people. I skimmed to the episodes that I found interesting. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah. Otherwise, um, I wouldn't have been interested. But a lot of their episodes I found interesting. So um, that was fun to watch while it lasted. Um, if you want to find out who the last PCP member was, I bet you'll be surprised. Like me. Because he was my, like, I didn't care for the person that became the last PCP member. So, um, yeah. I did not. Or his associates. All the PCP were guys at the time, and only some transitioned. So, um, so if you look up who the last PCP member was, I hope you'll be surprised. I hope somebody will be surprised like me, because I was very surprised. Um. Anyway, I think Trixie's community is dying. I think she should just go back to variety work and talking about whatever she's feeling at the moment. I think that would help a lot, because I think that's what people enjoy her for the most. But I hope that I hope that it I hope that, her life works out, and I hope she has a prosperous life. And I'll talk about what happened with me maybe in another video at some point. But yeah, okay. Bye.